Arizona right now is launching its own investigation into a drug abuse program in Tempe. This after an ABC 15 investigation we aired last night. Tonight, we show you even more videotape of the man in charge of this group, and you will hear yet another survivor story about life on the inside of this group. Here's Abby Boudreau with Controlling Addiction. A quick warning for you, some of the language may be disturbing.
This man says he can get your teen off drugs.
I had to have 17 arrests, do state and federal time, come out from doing federal time, shoot dope again, get on methadone, and have murder charges on me before they'd let me go to Texas. And I still had claw marks all over me.
Bob Meehan is the founder of Pathway Drug Abuse Program in Tempe and several other drug rehab programs throughout the country.
My industry eats the industry that I'm part of, I'm ashamed of. It is for scam artists.
But Meehan says his organization is legitimate and that he'll teach your teen how to live a happy, sober life.
I wanted so badly to be happy, and I thought that they had the answer. We were told in outpatient, Bob equals God.
This woman watched our story and came forward today. She was taking antidepressants when she joined Pathway at age 15.
My sponsor, who was a staff member at the time, took it upon herself to regulate my medication. I was told to take 4 instead of 1, and then the next day maybe take none.
She says she suffered from depression for years and watched as other group members took their problems into their own hands.
It takes 2 hands to count the number of people that I know who are dead because they weren't dealt with and they were neglected, and they chose to take their own lives because they didn't have anywhere else to turn.
She managed to leave the group and is now seeing a licensed psychiatrist for her depression.
I was told that I now have post-traumatic stress disorder, and they attribute that directly to my time in the group.
Now state investigators say they are launching a full investigation into Pathway Drug Abuse Program.
We'll be looking at the way the facility is run, the records, the treatment of the facility specifically to see that they're doing everything they're required to do to keep those kids safe.
If you've had problems with Pathway Drug Abuse Program, state officials say it's important to call them at this number. It's at the bottom of your screen, 602-364-2595. I'm investigator Abby Boudreau, ABC 15 News, your Valley News leader.
Got to tell you, after that story, the investigation ran last night, viewers were flooding our phone lines. Not only that, the computers were lighting up with emails coming in, not just from around the valley, but from all over the country. A couple examples for you. This email from a parent of a teen fighting drug abuse defended the drug treatment program by saying, quote, Pathway presents an unorthodox approach to fight addiction, but the program works for many people. Many of the parents have exhausted other options for help by more traditional treatment programs. Also got this email from a former Pathway client. Pathway tells you that you choose your life before you were born. Therefore, anything that happens in your life is your fault. So according to Pathway, I was told that my being molested as a child was my own fault.